Look what we have right here. Christian Louboutin just came out with a new foundation, and of course we have to see what's up with it. If you know me, then you know that I love me some Christian Louboutin, so I got so excited when I found out that they were coming out with a new foundation. Let me put these things to the side because we are gonna be using them, which is not right now. Just so you know, this is gonna be my first impressions video. I'm gonna put it on, try it out, let you know what shade I got. I got you some swatches of basically all the shades, babe. You know I got you when it comes to that. Yes, I was looking like a crazy freaking lady in the store swatching all of those shades, and I don't care because I do anything for you guys. They didn't have all of them. If I'm not mistaken, this foundation is available in 30 shades, and I got swatches of like 20 something, 25, 27 shades. So we're good. So we are gonna be feeling the formulation, how it feels on the face, the finish, and all of that good stuff. I'm gonna give you all the tea. The only thing that we're not gonna be doing in today's video is gonna be the wear test, but you know I got you when it comes to that too. I am gonna wear the foundation all day tomorrow, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a whole nother video including the wear test, or I will come back over here and leave you a pinned comment down below in the comment section, letting you know everything about how the foundation ended up looking at the end of the day. After 8, 9, 10 hours, I will let you know all that. I really don't like to do first impressions when it comes to complexion products, but the reason why I'm doing it this way is because I wanted to put this video out as fast as I could, especially because I got you the shades. So I know that you guys are going ham bananas right now ordering this foundation online, so I want to make sure that you get your right shade because it's pricey. Here you have the new Sublimating Fluid Foundation. It is $77, made in Italy, and it comes with 1 ounce. This beauty is claiming that it's going to slip effortlessly on a light veil that brings breathable, buildable, perfectly flawless comfort and coverage, delivering a perfect finish from a powerful blend of high performing. It is a vegan formula infused with Dermaglen complex, concentrated of precious skin loving ingredients that actively cares for the skin. It minimizes the appearance of pores, smooths and softens the complexion, and leaves the skin feeling moisturized after 24 hours. It is available in 30 shades. We have cool, neutral, and warm undertones. I picked up the shade 30NC Sahara Nude that suits medium skin tones with a neutral and slightly cool undertone. Here you have the swatches of the shades. I'm missing like 2, 3 shades, whatever it is, but you get the point. One thing that I hated is that they were super messy in the store, like messy AF. It was so annoying. So I did the best I could. When it comes to the swatching, you're not gonna have them organized. They're kind of like all over the place, but here you have the swatches with the numbers on top. So kind of like figure it out, zoom it in, screenshot it, save it to your phone, and then figure it out later. But trust me, this is a big help for you because picking up swatches online, it's very hard, especially when it comes to these shades, that they're a little bit complicated when it comes to the undertones. The packaging is just chef kiss. I mean, it literally looks like, I don't know, like, look at me but don't touch me. Like, it looks more like a little cute ass perfume bottle rather than a foundation, right? It is supposed to be long lasting without a drying texture, and again, 24 hours, no transfer, comfortable wear, 24 hours luminous matte finish, and 24 hours breathable high coverage. Like, what else do you want? But let's put it on the face. The shade that I picked up, it is 30NC. I know that they have a 25 cool, and I was between that shade, the 25C, and the 30NC. But then the only thing is that the 25C, it was leaning a little bit more pinky because it is cool undertones, and I'm really not like a fan of like cool undertones. So I picked up this one. I am aware that this shade, the 30NC, it's gonna be a tiny little bitty like dark for me right now, like a hint, to be honest with you, but it's okay because it is going to be my perfect shade for during the summer. And of course it looks dark right there, but after you blend it out, it disappears on the skin and it starts looking a little bit more like my neck. I know you, okay? I know you over there like, okay, I think that's a little dark for her, and I feel the same way you feel. But trust me, if I would have went with something lighter, I was not gonna be able to use it for during the summer. And baby, this finish, the finish of this foundation, it is screaming summer. It does oxidize a tiny little, as you can see, but it's not even that much. And the reason why I'm telling you this foundation, it is going to be bomb. I'm gonna be using my foundation brush from Bobbi Brown. That is going to be amazing for during the summer, is because it's not oily, it's not heavy, it's giving the perfect matte finish, but peep the luminosity all over. It is matte, but at the same time, look at all the beautiful luminosity that makes the skin look healthy. It blends so nicely and effortlessly into the skin, as you can see. And it's gonna give you coverage immediately. I mean, I got rid of the hyperpigmentation, the redness. That was only one drop I think I applied on the back of my hand. And this is with and without. I mean, hello. This is a huge difference. Like, look at this. Look how soft and smooth it's making my skin look compared to this side. This one is looking rough and this one is looking like baby skin. I'm gonna apply one more pump, but before I do that, I want you to see how the foundation dries down by itself. See, after you let it sit on your skin, it's not sticky or tacky anymore, which that's a good thing, especially if you really don't like to apply powder on your face. Yes, this is gonna be a 10 out of 10. The formulation of this foundation reminds me to the formula of this one from Prada, and also to the formula of my holy grail right here from Hourglass. I'm always talking about these two foundations right here, the one from Hourglass and the one from Prada, so I'm pretty sure you already have an idea of what we're getting with this one from Christian Louboutin. A little bit goes a long way, and again, I get it. I'm looking at myself right now, perfectly fine. And it's still a little bit dark for me right now. And it is bothering me though. Cause, I don't know. Do you guys think I should keep it? Or maybe like switch it out for like a lighter shade? But then if I go lighter, I'm gonna have to be stuck with the shade 25C. And I didn't really love that one on me. That one was a little light. See, I feel that there's a gap between the 25C and then the 30NC. I'm missing something in between those two shades, which is supposed to be like my perfect shade. Maybe give me, I don't know, give me like a 25 Neutra, but they don't have it. They have 25 NW and it looks so warm. I am totally loving the formulation, but yes, when it comes to the shades, I'm telling you right now, I do feel that they have to do a little better because there's gaps. They do have the lightest shade that is really light, and then the darkest shade, it's really dark. So it's gonna be really nice for dark skin tones. It's just all the other shades that they're a little bit off, in my opinion. Now, remember that I'm always telling you guys that it's always better for your foundation to be a little lighter than darker. Plus, it's a lot easier to fix if it's lighter than darker, because you can fix them with powders, with bronzers, etc. Plus, baby, you do not want your foundation, like your face, to look darker than your neck. If anything, your face have to look a little lighter than your neck, and then you kind of like match them up. But never, please never have your face looking darker than your neck, because that looks very tacky. It is buildable and it builds up super fast. I had a little mark right here on my nose, and look at them. And cover them up. This is the type of formulation that I'm always recommending you to blend, make sure everything looks seamlessly, evenly, and then leave alone. Like, don't keep going back and keep blending it like the same spots. And then I also don't understand why they don't have like a shade 30 and like only neutral. Like, why are you giving me the choice that have to be either freaking neutral with cool undertones or neutral with warm undertones? Like, I don't want that. I want a neutral, that's it. But here you have it with, I'm not gonna lie though, it looks beautiful. Stunning actually. Like, I brought you all the way in so you can peep the pores, the marks, and everything from up close. And look at this, look how nice it's making my pore area look. Wow, like poreless, seriously. So soft, so smooth, like it's claiming to do. Look at the forehead. The chin, look how beautiful it looks on the nose. Right here under the eye. I never bring my foundation under the eyes, but I do have a little bit of foundation right here, and I love the way it looks. If you're that type that you do like to apply foundation on your under eyes or whatever, this one is gonna look beautiful because the formulation got a lot of coverage, but at the same time, it's super thin. Let me apply a little bit more because I do wanna build it up to see how much more coverage can we get. And look at this. This is giving full-on B, like full coverage. Look at this. And then the more you put on, the prettier it gets. I'm not gonna apply foundation on my ears right now because it's not necessary. And then look how quick and easy it blends. It's not patchy, it's non-drying. It feels super comfortable on the skin, like extremely comfortable. You don't feel it on the skin at all, actually. It's super, super skin-like. It feels really, really natural. And I'm obsessed with the finish, like, wow. The foundation from Hourglass, it is my holy grail. But now that I have this one on me, like the way it feels, it's kind of making me question the one from Hourglass. And that's a big thing to me. We still have to see how it wears, of course. But when it comes to like the feeling that I'm getting right now, the finish, the way it looks, yada yada yada, I do like this one a little bit more than the one from Prada, because this one, even though it's giving like the same matte finish, it feels a little bit more juicy than this one. Like this one, compared to this one is a little bit more dry. Same thing when it comes to this one from Hourglass. I know that a lot of people like this foundation from Hourglass, but I also know a lot of people that they're not a fan of this foundation from Hourglass, even though I think it's beautiful. But one of the main reasons why they're always complaining why they don't like this one from Hourglass is because it feels dry on their skin. They're not gonna feel that with this one at all. Like, oh my gosh, look at that. Like, look at that luminosity, like that glow coming with an in that it gives your skin. I know you see it. This formula completely melts into the skin. And I love that a little bit goes a long way, but at the same time, it's buildable. So if you want to just apply a tiny bit, it will give you the nice makeup and no makeup look. But at the same time, if you build it up, it's gonna give you like a super skin-like, natural, full beat. Most of my scarring and hyperpigmentation and all this and that, it is in this side of the face. And with only a little bit of foundation, look at the way my skin looks right now. I am gonna apply a little bit of concealer, and I think I'm gonna be using the one from, I don't know, I guess Natasha and Nona. And this is the shade N4. I'm gonna apply a little bit on my lids because I'm not gonna be doing nothing crazy on my eyes. And I'm gonna blend it with the Anisa Beauty concealer brush. So this concealer with this foundation, it looks very light. The concealer blended really nice on top of the foundation. Now I'm gonna set my concealer. Bro, I feel so naked without my diamond chain. The little lock wasn't closing right, and that is dangerous. I will go nuts, bananas, crazy. I will freaking die if I ever lose that chain. So right away when I noticed that it wasn't closing right, I took it to get fixed. Now I gotta wait like a freaking week for them to give it back to me. I hate that. I'm only gonna set strictly like my under eye, nothing else, because I still have to work with creams. We are looking pale now, so we need some bronzer. I don't know why I didn't apply bronzer before my concealer, but whatever. I'm gonna be using this one from Love Yourself Beauty. Apply a little bit right here. Okay, so now let me just finish my eyes really quick. I'm gonna apply some bronzer. When it comes to bronzer, I wish that I had one from Christian Louboutin, but I don't. So I'm gonna be using, no, we're not gonna be using this one from Huda, baby, hell no. We're gonna have to go with Chanel, and this is the shade Deep. Let me pick up my bronzer brush. One thing I don't want to do too much is apply too much bronzer, because remember that the foundation, it's not like spot on me right now. So we're gonna treat it lightly when it comes to the bronzer. Now for blush, we are going to be using this beauty right here. Look at this. We have one pink blush, the highlighter, and a orangey coral blush. Wow. I'm gonna apply some of the pink right now. Look how pigmented it is. Be careful. But at the same time, it's pigmented, but really blendable. So you don't have to worry too much. As you can see, everything is blending on point, beautifully, seamlessly on top of the foundation, the bronzer, the blush. Now I'm gonna be picking up some of the highlighter with my Sephora Pro brush. This one is the number 90. Always look up at your mirror. I have to use this one so you can see the little bone right here better, and that's exactly where you're gonna apply the highlighter. And then whatever you have left, you're kind of gonna round it off around your eye, and boom. Apply some on the peak of your forehead. I love this highlighter. Like, it looks wet and juicy. Remember that I told you it sets itself, but I touched it before and it still feels a little bit tacky. When I say a little bit, I mean super little. Like it's not really wet or tacky or none of that at all. It's just the humidity is there. Like it's not completely dry all the way. So if you are the type that you really don't like powder, you don't have to stress it and set it like really good at all because it's not necessary. But I do recommend you to just grab a little bit of loose powder and run it through your whole entire face when you're done with your makeup, just to make sure that the foundation stays in place, because I feel that if you don't apply powder at all, it will move around and you don't want that. I needed a little something on my brows, so I applied this from Cosas. And now in here we have the Christian Louboutin powder, which we are gonna be using this at the end to set the foundation. You know that I'm obsessed with this powder. Like this powder, to me, it is one of the most beautiful powders out there. It is one of the most blurring and softening. This is just like everything, like life. Like wow, if you can get your hands on this powder, it is a little bit expensive, but this is something that you need in your life, like seriously. Then in this one, I like to keep them in the boxes because why not? In here we have the eyeshadow palette. I love this packaging because this is black and then you have like the red bottom situation in the back. It looks even more bougie. And here you have the eyeshadow palette. Like I said before, I'm not gonna do nothing crazy in my eyes, but every time I look at these colors, I just think about both. And whatever, let's do it. You saw me using this palette before, so I'm gonna speed it up.
She wanna know me, I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need.
I need a little bit more pop on my tear duct, so I'm going to, where is it? Pick up a little bit of the highlighter with the same brush that I was using to apply the shimmery shades on my lid. And with the tip of the brush, I'm gonna pick up a tiny bit of the highlighter and I'm gonna pop it on my tear duct and my inner corner. Yes. Now I'm gonna pick up my powder that it's made from heaven, literally, with my Rare Beauty powder brush. And peep, this is how the foundation looks without setting it. No powder at all. And then now, let's just set it with a little bit of this powder. This is gonna give you the most beautiful velvety finish ever. Actually, the guy that helped me out on Christian Louboutin with the foundation, he applied this powder really quick while he was talking to me because he was showing me something about the foundation and I was like, wow, I have that powder, and it was impressive, like how beautiful it was making his skin look while he was applying it. I actually told him like, yo, I have that powder and I didn't even realize. Like, I know it's beautiful, but now that you putting it on and I'm looking at you, like it's making your skin look like perfect. But all right, babe, really quick, this is this baby right here. After the powder, the forehead, look how beautiful it's making the cheeks, the nose, everything. And like my skin, it is giving it all right now with this foundation. I can't complain, and I'm not even being extra, like at all. It looks the same, or to be honest with you, even better in person. My skin right now, it is so dry because of the winter. Like I actually have dry patches going on right here on the side of my mouth, and I have some right here by my cheeks, and wow. Like, I don't even have, like, I mean, the foundation, it's actually like speaking for itself right now. I really don't even have to say much. It looks beautiful. It looks stunning. Actually praying right now, fingers crossed. Let's just hope that everything is everything when it comes to this foundation at the end of the day. I really hope that it looks the same way it looks right now, because I'm actually obsessed with the finish of this foundation. Like, I have mirrors everywhere right here in front of me, and I keep looking at myself and it's like, wow, like my skin, it looks nice. Like, I have some marks on my nose, I have a little pimple right here, and nothing stopped this foundation from looking this beautiful and flawless on my face. And I know that this foundation is gonna look good at the end of the day, to be honest with you, because I kind of know, like, when I love something this much from the beginning, it is hard for me not to like it at the end of the day. Like, something really bad have to like happen, or like have to look really fucked up on my face as the day goes by. But I kind of know when I'm not gonna love a foundation from the get-go. And this one, it's looking, oh, it's so yummy and juicy on the skin. I swear, this is gonna be like the perfect foundation for every single skin types. Trust me, because if you have oily skin, it's not greasy, it's not oily. I know it's not gonna make your oily skin look more oily at the end of the day. And if you have dry skin, babe, and you be feeling like you can wear matte foundations, this is gonna be heaven in a bottle for your dry skin, I promise you. And same thing for normal and combination skin. Like, it's giving matte, it's giving luminosity, it's giving skin-like, perfect skin, it's giving blurriness, it's giving hydration. It feels super comfortable on the skin. The claims are there, and the claims are given 100% what they're supposed to be given. Again, I'm gonna be wearing this foundation tomorrow all day long. I'm gonna try to have it on for as long as I can, pushing 10-11 hours, and I be back in the comment section down below, letting you know what I think, how it felt, how did it end up looking, and all of that. So stay tuned. So don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about this foundation? Do you like it? You don't like it? Are you gonna be picking it up or not? If you love and enjoyed this video, give me thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I love you to the moon and back.